Is there anybody else that wishes to speak to the council?
Hello, Stacy Emerson again. In part of our effort to clean up Midland, beautify it, hopefully that will carry on into other areas of some of the wrongs that are being committed in our community right now. I brought with me today somewhat of a report that I've compiled regarding what best I can figure are illegal real estate signs. Most of these signs in the Midland, Parkland, Spanaway, Frederickson, everywhere, are put there by one developer, the majority, not all of them. I've spoken with some of the residents, the private property owners in Midland who have these signs standing on their property, and some have admitted to having been compensated $400 from the developer or an agent of the developer. According to Title 18B, whether you look at the general section of it or if you look at the portion that is applicable to Parkland, Spanaway, Midland Community Plan, either way, best I can figure, best I can read this code, is that these signs are not permitted. I've quoted in here from the title sections which specify why these signs individually, to the best of my knowledge, are not permitted. I feel last week I provided comment to the council. Due to being ill, I made absolutely no sense. I apologize. The point I was trying to make was what I consider to be potential loss of revenue. If these signs aren't allowed to be permitted, meaning off-site real estate signs are not allowed on private property off-site of the development, and yet people are receiving cash to post these signs, I don't understand why they can't be fined. And it would be wonderful if they could be fined for each individual section and or item of the title that they violate. And the best that I can figure, just based on the sample of 14 real estate signs, there's a loss of possibly $4,000 in fines if it were $100 per item per section. Those same people that would potentially be fined have already received $5,400 just on these signs. And then in addition, if you look at the gator board signs, which are, best of my understanding, considered the temporary signs that are nailed and stapled and screwed to our utility poles, our traffic signs. Also on the sticks, gator board signs on sticks pounded into the ground, if you added up just the few that I photographed and documented in this, that right there is about $15,000 in fines that could be imposed. I do realize that staff isn't available through code enforcement to manage this issue. I don't know how that could be resolved. It's kind of the chicken or the egg. How do you impose those fines, collect that money to then hire staff? I don't know. It's definitely a problem. It's a nuisance. It's litter. And it's illegal, best I can tell. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Stacy. And we are at our budget retreat. Just recently, we discussed code enforcement and some of the things that we have to look forward to having more discussion on changing. And I think the council is very aware of this problem that you have also helped to make us aware of. And so we're planning on doing something about that maybe at the next budget retreat. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.